Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This is going to be an air signs reading. So for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I do consider these weekly readings timeless. So whenever you are guided here, just trust that it is the right time for you. I always like to set the intention that everyone that's meant to be here will find their way here. And there will be some kind of message to uplift, heal, or inspire. May these cards represent the highest order of truth and bring clarity. My air signs connecting in. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite cards in the deck. On the bottom, we have furried and feathered friends. So some of you guys could be receiving messages through the spirit world, through the animal beings. Our ancient future, number 39, breaks down to a 12, which also breaks down to a 3. 12 is a very divine, sacred number, as is 3. 3 is the mind, body, and soul, the Holy Trinity. And this is about our ancestors and how there's wisdom encoded for the future. This energy inspires ancient remembering of the bloodlines, and it reminds us how the past affects the future. This is a time to step up. There's activations coming in for powerful shifts. Right now, the legends of the Lemurian civilization feel important. The wisdom from this ancient time is relevant. The fall of Lemuria alerts us to the possibility that humanity may face, what humanity might face if we live without respect for the earth. It's an ancient remembering that's emerging here. And many of the seed crystals and the knowledge that they're imbued with are becoming unearthed. And all those who can see a better future and not just dreaming. Right? Their hearts and their minds are awakening to the core of Earth. Right? There's traditions based to bring through knowledge that'll help shift this paradigm into balance. It's said that the Lemurians who survived the fall traveled the planet and ended up in the places where inspiring indigenous knowledge far outweighs what Western minds have come to prioritize. The ancient Egyptians, the Mayans, the Inca, Tibetans, Maoris, indigenous Australians, the Hopi, all examples. These are ancient knowledge keepers of Earth, and the ethers have been holding this key for a new world. So we're being called back to our roots to acknowledge the infinite wisdom available when we, drop to our knees in humble receptivity. So to move gracefully forward, we must first stand in our power for the places, the ethics, the conservation of what truly matters most. And when we heal ourselves, we often heal our ancestors too. As illuminated beings ready to make a change in the collective consciousness, we can sometimes take on what seems like more than our fair share of karma. We may be clearing some of the wounds of our ancestors. So just keep this in mind as we ease through these waves, and just continue to allow the guidance and the empowered perspective to lead us to the highest, greatest good. I want to get, well, actually, I'm going to get some tarot out here. So this is blueprints to the future through the past. All right, so some of you guys could be truly awakening to some of your ancestors, to some of their knowledge, some of their wisdom, some of their wounds, their karma. Some of you guys could be receiving information through the dream time, the sleep state. And the moon is also an energy of trusting in our intuition. It's an energy of premonitions. You could see things, know things. Your clairs could be really coming online. This card could also be showing you some of your fears, some of your anxieties, some illusion. We got the Queen of Cups. Remember who you are. They're also very intuitive energy. And we also just had the new moon in Cancer on Wednesday. I recommend everybody check that video out. That was a really powerful reading. Helping us to really tap into our gifts through our clairs, through our intuition. I know a lot of people kind of brush intuition off, but I've learned, at least in my experience, the more that you step into it, the more that you listen to it, the more you'll be shown how very powerful you actually are. This is energy of your dreams as well. So pay attention to your dreams at this time. There could be some pretty powerful messages. Remember, spirit moves in metaphor, so it's going to be all through symbology. But pay attention, air signs. And you guys, you guys are of the mind as it is. So yeah, the dreams, your dreams. And if you're one that is saying, oh, I can't really remember my dreams, or I always forget to write it down, set the intention right before you go to bed. You say it out loud or very clearly in your mind. Okay, I'm going to remember my dreams and I'm going to write them down. And then have something right next to your bed that you can actually write it down with. Any more messages for my air signs? Ooh. So this is unification. And for many, this is a relationship card, but this is also the unification of the soul, of the masculine and feminine qualities that we all hold within us. It is balance. It's unity. It's the feminine being the intuitive, receptive side of you, and it's the masculine, which is the action orientated. So it's as above, so below. It's as within, so without. It is subconscious, conscious, merging into one. So following your intuition, taking action on it. This is a proposal. Spirit is proposing that we dream a more peaceful dream, that we dream a dream that is beneficial for the all. Some of you guys may just be learning how significant, how potent you are, how powerful you are. How strong your will is. How much power and control you actually have on reshaping the planet and your life. I'm going to go with the mystical shaman. My air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Not taking that many. I guess I am. Right. We have got the serpent, earth, water, and lightning. Wow. This is powerful wisdom being bestowed on you. If you are here in this reading right now, you are a very powerful individual. The serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion and healing, renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past way, the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to you to offer the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and your creativity free. It's your inner wisdom. It's your intuition. The serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring here within your energy centers, your chakras, asking you to embrace its mystery, asking you to shed the old skin that you've been attached to and welcome in a fresh new experience. Your passion, your sexuality is awakening. The Kundalini is said to be coiled at the base of the spine, at the root chakra, until awakened. And it's awakened through your conscious effort, through, I shouldn't say effort. It's through your breath, through your intention. And when the Kundalini awakens, your life will transform. There's wisdom that's awakened with this energy. And there's no going backwards. You can't go back once you feel this energy, once you awaken this. And you wouldn't want to. Right? The medicine here is when you shed the past gracefully, life will not strip it away with great drama, right? And that's something you want to avoid. Avoid seduction. Don't use your energies to seduce others or to allow yourself to be seduced, even by your own ideas. Okay? We've got the earth energy here, number 17, which breaks down to an 8. 8 reminds us of the connection of all things. the infinite, the infinity. And of course, the earth is here, because this is what this reading is all about, is the blueprints to the new earth, right? And the earth represents the gift of life. The body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. All creatures are born of the earth, and human beings are stewards of all life on this planet. Right? This symbol refers to what we make of it, our health, our wealth, our security, grounding, solidity, stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. So the invitation here is, when the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to us now and always. The concrete world that we inhabit is here by the grace of spirit, and you're part of it. And so much can be accomplished when you focus on compassionate, reverent service to the world. If you act with integrity and gratitude and humility, you will find yourself so much more prosperous than you can ever imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation here. If you had been feeling ungrounded or easily kind of thrown off your path lately, it's time to focus on what nurtures you. Open yourself up to the healing of Mother Earth and allow yourself to see the abundant world around you. Maybe you've just lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met, and maybe some of you have fallen to poverty consciousness. Maybe some of you haven't really been eating well, or been overworked, stressed, forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of earth comes as medicine, you're being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, focus, and when you focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles will happen. We've got the water energy out here, which water is the emotional body. And like I just talked about, we did have the moon, the new moon in Cancer, which is a water sign. Water is everything. Water is life, right? Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. And many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that's revealed after a deluge. And water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as forms separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, which then acquires limitations. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know that they're going to be changeable, especially with this new moon Cancer. Cancer's cardinal sign, which is a beginner. It's one that starts things, changes. It might not be wise to settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and to trust that you can ride the wave of opportunity, whatever that might be when it arises. Natural flows here. All right, go with it. It's a really good time for clearing unwanted energy, sticky feelings, spiritual cleansings. But there's such potential here. I can't even... And with the lightning crowning us here, number 30. This reading resonates for me too. I have Aquarius rising, so it actually makes a lot of sense. So lightning, number 30, which also breaks down to a 3, the mind, body, soul, the Holy Trinity. I feel like the forces of the upper world are investing their gathered energies to ignite you with this new inspiration and creativity. Allow this divine gift of awakening to take root in your being and enjoy a renewed sense of clarity, passion, vision. Life is gifting you with a destiny that is in alignment with your passion and in harmony with all existence on earth. Accept your destiny. Let this initiation release whatever's in the way of fulfilling your life purpose. Otherwise, you'll be bound to your karmic fate. Right? This is a time to be courageous and daring. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting. Let me know you were here in the comments. Please do make sure you are subscribed if you enjoyed this reading. Tap that notification if you would like to be notified of upcoming bills. Tap the notification bell. I'm like here, but I'm not here. Tap the notification bell if you want to be notified of upcoming videos. Jeez. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you for being here.